Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video, and XRP is bouncing back. We are moments away from the second leg up of this bull run, and that is the biggest alt season anyone has ever seen in the history of crypto. And ladies and gents, keep in mind we still have a couple of months left for this bull run to play out, and the type of prices that we're going to see are going to be amazing. And XRP is absolutely going to lead this second leg up this alt season in 2025. It's going to get crazy, it's going to get wild, it's going to get exciting. We are going to see prices that far exceed anyone's expectation. Because here's the thing, ladies and gents, we don't have any legal uncertainty anymore when it comes to XRP. XRP has been deemed not a security. We don't have top-tier exchanges delisting XRP anymore, not like in 2021, when there was so much frustration, anger, upset, disillusionment, because we saw a frivolous lawsuit that robbed us, that cost us a new all-time high for XRP. And Gary Gensler is out. He's got about a week left. We've got a pro-crypto president in Trump. We have a pro-crypto presidential administration. We're going to see tax incentives for people who want to utilize crypto, buy crypto, innovate with crypto. And we see institutions looking favorably on cryptocurrencies. And whether you like him or not, Trump is absolutely going to shift that narrative. Because if we have a president talking about a crypto/Bitcoin reserve, if we see institutions feeling confidence because you have a presidential administration and a president reinforcing that confidence in being involved with cryptocurrencies, institutions are going to look favorably upon adopting crypto. And the last industry that hasn't adopted blockchain or cryptocurrencies yet is the financial sector. And once you actually bring a clear pathway forward and you bring out a plan and you have incentives and tax breaks and tax benefits for utilizing blockchain and cryptocurrencies, that's when you start seeing the banks and financial institutions willing to work, make plans, and adopt cryptocurrency. And once they have all those things in place, the crypto that they're going to turn to is the one they've been trialing since 2017. And that crypto is XRP. Don't forget, XRP was designed specifically to work with banks, financial institutions, and to change the way we conduct finance, but to be done in a regulatory and legislatively compliant way. That's why XRP was dubbed the banker's coin back in 2017. And funnily enough, it was the main reason why a lot of people didn't want to buy XRP, because it wanted to work within the financial system that exists. And people were very much against that back in 2017, because the whole idea was that crypto was going to give us something different. And then what we came to realize is that from 2017 until now, it wasn't necessarily about doing something entirely different. It was having a crypto that could be integrated into the way we conduct finance, into our current financial system, and change that for the better. And that's exactly what XRP will do. And then this brings me back to my point, this whole idea of XRP bouncing back and then far exceeding all our expectations. Realistically, if we need to see a crypto that has this mass adoption that we expect XRP to do, it can't just exist within the 4-year cycle. Because realistically, if we have a crypto that just exists in this 4-year cycle where for a small window of opportunity, that's when it skyrockets, then the remainder of the year it's down 50%. That's not going to work when it comes to a mass global adoption and to be utilized in our financial sector. We need something that's stronger, has greater confidence behind it, and that can be utilized and doesn't have this extreme volatility around it or this extreme negativity. And this is where XRP does come into play, because what we're going to see when we start seeing this demand for cryptocurrencies within the financial sector, once they can start utilizing the number one crypto in finance, which is XRP, once we see it utilized on financial systems and banks all around the world, that's when it ceases to be tied to a 4-year cycle. That's when we start seeing a XRP utility run. And then once that runs, it's never coming back down. And this is the thing that when I talk about something that far exceeds expectations, this is what I mean. We're no longer talking about retail investment. We're talking about banks all around the world, financial institutions all around the world, utilizing blockchain and cryptocurrency to modernize and improve upon how they conduct finance. And once you can send something of value that can be tokenized from point A to point B almost instantaneously for a fraction of a fee, and you don't have to worry about any type of delays, handling fees, currency exchanges. You don't have to wait from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. when banks are open. It can be done 24 hours a day, and you can do it almost instantaneously. And there's a crypto that can do that. And then there's a crypto that can do it on a mass global scale. And when a crypto that can do that, like XRP, is being utilized, you're not going to see $2 XRP. You're not even going to see $10 XRP. That's when you start seeing $100 or even $1,000 for one XRP. And once it goes up there, once it's being utilized, it's going to stay at that price. And once we change the way we conduct finance, there's no coming back from that. It's only then about improving, consistently then improving. And here's the thing, ladies and gents. This type of mass adoption and utility could still take some time. They're going to have to do tests and trial it and make sure that infrastructure is in place for XRP and Ripple to be able to handle that level of infrastructure and handle the world's finances. And that's okay, because once we're talking about that level of utility, that's when we say goodbye to a $2 XRP forever. It's no longer about the retail price points of the 4-year cycle. We're not talking about retail investors waiting for a couple of months out of the 4-year cycle for prices to go crazy. We're talking about something entirely different. It's a separate utility run. And that begins in 2025. We are going to start seeing the pathways, the doors open to begin that process. And that's why it's really exciting now to see the bounce back, because this could be one of the last volatile crypto moments for XRP within the bull run cycle. Because once we see that utility run, there's no coming back from that. Once we hit $100 or $1,000 per XRP, it's not going to come back down to $2. We're not going to see 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents ever again. And, people talk about wanting this utility price point for XRP. But as November 2024 has proven to us, when XRP went from 50 cents to over $2.60, $2.70 in the space of a month, the majority of people were talking about not having enough XRP. And that's why it's so important, even now at the $2.30, $2.50 price point, for me personally, it's still worth accumulating. Now look, if XRP hits $1,000 a coin, I'm sure the majority of people listening to this will have more than enough to see amazing returns. But there still may be people out there who haven't accumulated or haven't built the bags the way they want to. And it can be frustrating and it can get boring to consistently hear content creators, including myself, talking about accumulating even at these prices. But the reason I talk about this, I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, I talk about accumulating at these prices because once we have that utility kick in, then we're never going back. And if you go back and look at the historic charts, even just the 4-year cycles of how crypto has grown and evolved since 2016, you'll see prices now that far exceed where cryptos were back in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and they've never gone back down to their cheaper entry points. XRP is a really great example of that. You can't get XRP for 1 cent, not after 2017. And we're going to see something very similar with that once we see the utility run kick in, once we see those $100, $1,000 XRP. We're not going to go back down to where we are right now as an entry point. And so that's why I'm focusing on accumulating, even at these prices, because I know that once that utility kicks in, that's it. It skyrockets up rapidly, and then it's going to settle at that much higher price point. And that's what I meant at the start of the video. It's not just about the bull run. It's about seeing a utility run starting in 2025. And that's when we see prices that far exceed anything anyone's ever talked about. And once you see that price start moving rapidly, it's going to get crazy. Now, ladies and gents, of course, none of this is financial advice. It's just a perspective of someone who's been in crypto since 2016, who's seen the way the markets move. And I haven't seen anything moving with this level of momentum and positivity the way I'm seeing XRP moving right now. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about all the other cryptos I hold outside of XRP, consider becoming a patron. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you'll have access to all my other cryptos, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.